Well, hello, my name is Sarah Crow. I'm kind of from all over. I was an Army brat growing up, so I lived in Germany and then moved into Kansas, Kentucky. I lived in New York, Wyoming, but staying with Kentucky for now. I like it here in Louisville and it's close to family, so that's where I'm sticking with for a while. Well, I have a PhD in experimental psychology. I am a published author, which is pretty awesome because I love reading and writing, so it's really cool to be able to express myself in that sort of way. I love just hanging out with friends and traveling and learning as much as I can about everything. I just love learning. So those are just some kind of things about my personality, but some other things about me are not as easy to tell, even just from talking to me once or twice, or even much longer than that. Basically, one thing most people would never guess about me just by looking and talking to me is that I have stage 4 cancer. Basically, I had stage 4 breast cancer that spread from my breast to my lymph nodes to my skeleton. So it is all throughout my bones now. But it's something that has affected my life greatly, but that I don't want my life to be defined by. The only issue is that I feel like there needs to be more information put out there about what stage 4 cancer actually is, how to help others with it, and how to help yourself once you find out you have it. Forget about how scary stage 4 sounds, because it sounds horrifying. Even I wake up sometimes today and I'm like, I don't have stage 4 cancer. But then, so that's the first thing is like, get over the fact of how scary it sounds. Because, anything with cancer is scary. What you have to do is you have to put your health, mentally, physically, every kind of health first, and not allow yourself to get into a downward spiral, because in the beginning, I did let myself get into a downward spiral. I was a mess. I was not accomplishing anything. I was depressed. I was just thinking about dying all the time. Everything I did, I was like, is this the last time I'm gonna do this? Will I ever see, like, my nieces are young, will I ever see them again? So I think the biggest thing is you have to learn to be like, to accept that this is happening, and then be like, okay, what can I do about it without spiraling down? You're allowed to feel anxious, you're allowed to feel grief. You are grieving in a way of the normal life that you thought you'd have. So allow yourself to experience emotions, but don't allow them to take over your life. So basically that'd be my biggest thing, is like, understand that you have something that is scary, but don't let it scare you to not having a life anymore. Okay, so my dating life. It's not the best right now, but basically one thing that I found out that I'm getting better with though is at first there would be men who were very interested in me just from talking to me and just knowing me a little bit, not knowing that I had cancer, and as soon as I brought up that I had stage 4, they just ghosted. Either just ghosted or they were like, I don't know if I can handle that. And I understand that, and in a lot of ways, because as I mentioned before, so much of the media and everything that we see on websites and everything acts like when you have stage 4, you're done. It is technically the last stage, so people do get really scared. But the thing is, now we are at a place where a lot of people, as long as you take care of yourself, can live very long lives. I still, I'm a very active person, and I'm not really suffering from anything that would make me not be able to be in a relationship with someone. So I've had to learn how to bring up my relationship in context, or my disease in context to people. I've had to learn how to tell them, yes, I do have this disease. I'm upfront about it with everybody. And, I understand that might be scary. If you don't want to be with me because of it, that's fine. But if you are willing to give it a try, I can show them that I live a perfectly normal life. So I've been getting a few dates now where they don't just leave, but I just haven't found a good guy yet. That's just, everybody's problem. But, so that's probably relatable to everybody. But yeah, I'm hoping that now that I've learned how to express myself better with the cancer and explain what everything really means, and let them know, just that I can probably beat them at a lot of even sports related things or whatever. I'm still able to do whatever I need to do as long as I just take care of myself. And so I think that's going to help me in a while, but I'd rather, honestly, I'd rather not have a boyfriend than have one who's going to be a jerk anyway. So we'll see how it goes, and hopefully I'll eventually find someone. there are so many amazing people out there who have stage 4 who are living long lives that maybe aren't healthy by, we have cancer, but they are, I've been on hikes up mountains, since I've had stage 4. I've, traveled a lot, I swim, I do a lot of things. I don't have to just sit around and wait to die. And so I want people to be able to talk authentically. I want people to know what the data that's out there means in context. And I also want people to just be able to talk about what they're going through without feeling like they're going to be judged, because sadly, you're judged so much when you have cancer if you're not happy all the time or you don't talk about being grateful. And I'm just I'm grateful, but I'm not grateful for cancer. I'm grateful for my life, and I'm just, working around the cancer, So I think that, people need to work together to try to understand what people are actually going through authentically, and I couldn't find that, so that's why I'm making my own site. I just hope that everyone out there can learn to live their best life, and that includes all of us out there with stage 4 who have basically been told that there's no more of our life left, but I don't agree, and here I am showing my oncologist, I lived past the expiration date you gave me, and I'm not gonna go away anytime soon.